Hi, I'm Noel, the video advertising expert. Thanks for joining me again for our series on YouTube advertising. Last week we discussed the who, what, where, and why of the TrueView ad format. Click here to watch that episode at any time. Today, we're going to discuss the different types of targeting and how they relate to each ad format. If you're having trouble finding the things that we're covering, like topics or interests or ad formats, you're most likely starting your first campaign. Click here to see how to get started in the AdWords for Video system. Today, we're going to get started with the 4 types of targeting first. If you come from the PPC or search engine marketing world, you already know what keywords are. You deal with them on a daily basis. For those of you that don't, these are the words or phrases that actually trigger an ad. We see this play out all the time on Google. The first 2 search results and over here on the right are usually ads. Those ads show up because the advertiser is targeting a particular keyword that you typed in to your search query. Now, we have the same thing in videos, sort of. We have YouTube search, then we also have videos and contextual targeting. So on videos, it's based on the video's title, tag, or description. If your keyword is found in there, you have the potential to show up. On the Google Display Network, it's based on contextual targeting. Contextual targeting is a little difficult, but basically, if you have an ad placement on a website, Google will actually scan all the information around it, and if your keywords are found there, you have the potential to show. Now, in the AdWords for Video system, all keywords are broad match. So regardless if you put in phrase match or exact match, it's going to show up as broad match. Next up are topics and interests. Now these are almost identical and one of my personal favorites. Basically, Google created a bunch of different little categories for advertisers like myself to be able to target. Not to get super technical, but basically the categories are based up with multiple different types of keywords that are built into these categories, so then that way we can target them and it's much nicer and I don't have to miss particular keywords. Makes my life easier. What you do need to know, however, is that topics are based on content, interests are based on users. So if I wanted to go out and I wanted to target sites or videos that are about doors and windows, I would do that under topics because it's based on the content. If I wanted to reach a particular user that's like a DIY or a home decor enthusiast, I would do that under interests. Now interests are actually based off the user's past search history and videos that they viewed. The final form of basic targeting are placements. They're very similar to managed placements on the Google Display Network, so if you're used to setting up Google Display ads, this will come naturally for you. Basically, it allows you to target specific websites, specific YouTube videos, or the whole YouTube channel. Now there's no guarantee you're going to just show up there. The content provider still has to opt in for ads, but this does allow for the most control over where your ad will actually show. So, now that you have each type of targeting, we'll give you some helpful hints on how to match them with each ad format. First up is in-display ads. It's best to use topics, keywords, and placements for these. Use topics for broad categories if you're unsure on particular keywords. Use keywords if you know what's out there that you want to target. And use placements if you want to reach specific sites, channels, or videos. In-display ads are capable of showing in YouTube search, next to videos on YouTube like the suggested videos, in the bottom portion of certain videos, and on certain sites of the Google Display Network. As an advertiser, we're charged as soon as someone clicks the ad and the video starts playing. Next up are in-stream. Now these are my particular favorite. We target either topics, interests, or placements. Topics for a specific type of content, so we only show before that content. Now this comes at a little bit of a higher cost. Interests for a particular user or persona. So it'll show on any content and it comes at a little bit of a lower cost. Then there's placements. So if you want to target specific websites or YouTube channels or even just videos. The cost is based on the content's amount of traffic. In-stream ads are capable of showing on YouTube as a pre-roll video or on the Google Display Network where pre-roll video inventory is available. They can be skipped by a user after 5 seconds, and as an advertiser, we're only charged when somebody actually views them. A view is when they watch at least 30 seconds or less, depending on the ad's length. That wraps up today's episode on YouTube advertising. Don't forget to leave any questions that you have in the comments section below. If you're looking for the first episode, Introduction to YouTube Advertising, click here. If you need help starting your first AdWords for Video campaign, click here. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next week as we dive more in depth into YouTube advertising.